Good day, class! Magandang araw. I am Mrs. Dunggon. Ang ating lesson for today is all about solving quadratic equation by extracting the square roots. Ang topic na to actually, na-discuss na natin. Follow up na lang to para mas maintindihan nyo ang ating lessons. Tips for today is about you have to solve quadratic equation by extracting the square root. So, dapat matuto kayong mag-solve ng quadratic equation by extracting square root. When we say solve, hahanapin natin ang value ni x or anong variable ang given. How to find the square roots of a number? Finding the square roots of a number is the inverse operation of squaring that number times itself. Diba, paulit-ulit ko ang sinasabi, ang inverse ng square roots ay squaring. Na-discuss ko na rin during our klase kung paano kunin ang square roots, tapos paano tayo mag-squaring. So, palagay ko, may idea na kayo about sa topic na ito. Remember, class, the square of a number is that number times itself. So, parehas na number. Pag minultiply nyo yan, perfect square yung number na yon. In notation, x is a square root of x squared if x squared equals x times x. What is or what are the square roots of 4? Ayan, elaborate ko lang. Ang square root ng 4, dalawa. 2 and negative 2 are square roots of 4. Since two numbers, pag minultiply natin yung 2, pares na 2, your answer is still positive 4. Pag minultiply naman natin yung negative 2 and negative 2, the answer is still 4. Pero, tandaan nyo class, pag tinawag na the principal square root, ang lagi nating answer dyan is the positive number. So, what is the principal square root of 4? The answer is always the positive number, not the negative number. So, the answer is positive 2. Pero, since ang topic natin is all about solving quadratic equation by extracting square root, so dapat dalawa ang answer nyo. Positive 2 and negative 2 ang square root ng 4. So, dalawa ang answer. Quadratic equation in the form x squared equals k can be solved by applying the following properties. If k is greater than 0, meron kayong dalawang answer dyan. Positive and negative square root of k. Ano ba yung mga number na greater than 0? Ito yung mga positive numbers. Lahat ng positive numbers are greater than 0. So, again, dalawa yung magiging answer nyo, positive and negative square root of k. Number 2, if k is equal to 0, you will have one real solution or root, and that is 0 din. Kapag ang k nyo equals to 0, ang answer nyo is also 0. If k is less than 0, class, wala kayong answer dyan. No real solution. Isusulat nyo, no real solution or no real roots. Bakit? Kasi, magiging negative ang value ng k nyo dyan. Diba? Pag negative numbers, all negative numbers are less than 0. Kaya, automatic, wala kayong answer. No real solution or roots. The method of solving quadratic equation x squared is equals k is called extracting square roots. So kapag ang equation pwedeng ma-form into x squared equals k, ibig sabihin pwede siyang ma-solve by extracting square roots. Class, may bonus ako sa inyo. Chart of perfect squares from 1 to 30. 1 squared equals 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25, 6 squared is 36, 7 squared equals 49, 8 squared 64, 9 squared 81, 10 squared equals 100, 11 squared 121, 12 squared 144, 13 squared 169, 14 squared 196, 15 squared is 225, 16 squared is 256, 17 squared, 289, 324 for 18 squared, 19 squared, 361, 20 squared, 400, 21 squared, 441, and so on. So if I were you, pwede nyo ito mapicturan, nasa ganun may kopya kayo. Pwede na yan, from 1 to 30. Example number 1, x squared minus 36 is equal to 0. Sa gilid class, naglagay ako ng form ng x squared equals k para ma-remind us na ito yung susundin nating form. So for number 1, x squared minus 36. So dapat yung 36 ma-transfer natin sa right side ng equation. Kaya naman, nag-add ako ng inverse niya. Pag nag-add ka sa left side, mag-add ka sa right side. So we will have x squared equals 36. Nasa form na tayo ng x squared equals k, kaya pwede na natin kunin ang kanilang square root. Ang square root ng x squared is x, at ang square root ng 36 ay dalawa, positive and negative 6. Since 36 is greater than 0, so we have two real solutions, which are positive 6 and negative 6. Ang k natin again is greater than 0. Kaya meron tayo two real solution. Let's check by substituting the values of x in the original equation. I am not requiring you to check for the answer. Pinakita ko lang to para makita nyo na kahit negative or positive yung answer nyo, still tama ang inyong answer. Yan. Para makita nyo rin ang tamang process ng pag-check. Example number 2, x squared equals 49. Nasa form na siya ng x squared equals k. Kaya, kunin na kaagad natin ang square root ng x squared at 49. So, ang answer natin will be x is equal to positive negative 7. Since 49 is greater than 0, so we have again two real solutions, which are positive 7 and negative 7. Andito rin ang checking natin para malaman kung tama o mali ang ating values ng x. Example number 3, x squared minus 5 is equal to 0. O, paano ba yan? Wala siya sa tamang form na x squared equals k. So, again, katulad dun sa number 1, anong gagawin natin sa negative 5? Dapat mapunta siya sa right side ng ating equation. So, again, addition ng kanyang inverse. So, we will now have y squared is equal to 5. Ang square root ng y squared ay y. Ang square root ng 5, actually, wala. That is why, final answer natin, y is equal to positive and negative square root of 5. Kung wala siyang square root, kasi since ang 5, hindi perfect square, kaya wala tayong nakuhang whole number na square root. So, Isama natin yung symbol na radical sign. So your answer will be y equals positive negative square root of 5. Since 5 is still greater than 0, so we have two real solutions, which are positive square root of 5 and negative square root of 5. So again, ito yung checking natin. Okay. Example number 4, x squared equals 50. Oh, nasa form ba na x squared equals k? Yes. Kaya naman, since na nasa form na siya ng x squared equals k, extract na natin ang square root. Ang square root ng x squared ay x. Ang square root ng 50, hindi siya perfect square, pero one of the factor ng 50 ay perfect square, which is 25. Ang 25, ang square root ng 25 is 5. May iiwan sa loob ng radical sign, which is 2. Yan. One of the factor, as I said, 25 and 2. Ang 25, perfect square. Ang square root ng 5 is 5. Pero ang 2, may iwan inside the radical sign kasi hindi ito perfect square or wala itong square root na whole number. So that is why your answer will be x equals positive negative 5 square root of 2. Since 50 is still greater than 0, so we have two real solutions, which are 5 square root of 2 and negative 5 square root of 2. Andito rin ang checking natin. Yan. Number 5, 4x squared minus 100 is equal to 0. So, gawin natin form na x squared equals k. Ganito ang kanyang magiging itsura. So, rule natin, dapat magiging 0. So, plus its inverse nga positive 100. Pag nag-add ka ng 100 sa right side, ganun din sa left side. So, that's why magiging 4x squared equals 100. So, anong gagawin sa 4 para mawala? Pwede natin i-divide both sides by 4. That's why we will have x squared is equal to 25. And square root ng x squared is x and square root ng 25 is positive and negative 5. Since 25 is greater than 0, so we have again two real solutions, which are 5 and negative 5. Yeah. Checking. We will now proceed to example number 6. Example number 6, r squared plus 100 is equal to 0. Wala siya sa form na x squared equals k. So, pag ginawa natin yan, nasa form ng x squared equals k, transform natin. So, we will have r squared equals negative 100. O, ano napansin nyo? Yung k natin ay naging negative. So, once na nag-negative yan, wala tayong solution. Imaginary solutions or imaginary numbers yan. Since our k is less than 0. Yan. Since negative 100 is less than 0, so we do not have real solutions. So answer natin, no real roots or no solutions. Number 7, the quantity of x minus 2 squared minus 121 is equal to 0. Ano ang gagawin natin sa 121? Dapat pumunta yan sa right side ng equation para maging x squared equals k. Para mapunta yan sa right side ng equation, again, i-add natin ang inverse ng negative or minus 121, which is positive or plus 121. Kung nag-add sa left side, mag-add din sa right side. So we will now have the quantity of x minus 2 squared equals 121. O, pwede na natin i-extract ang square root. Pag in-extract natin yung square root, what left sa left side natin is x minus 2. Sa right side naman, ang square root ng 121 is positive and negative 11. Magkakaroon tayo dito ng dalawang set ng solusyon. Yung isa, one for positive and the other one is for negative. As you can see sa presentation, kung ang square root na gagamitin natin ay ang positive, ang value ng positive which is 11, yung isa naman negative 11. So for positive 11, x minus 2 is equal to 11. So magiging x equals 11 plus 2 equals 13. Kung yung isa naman negative, x equals negative 11 plus 2 is equal to negative 9. So we have two answers. These are x equals 13 and x equals negative 9. Ito yung checking natin. Proceed tayo sa example number 8. The quantity of x minus 9 squared equals 36. Already presented in this form na x squared equals k. Kaya pwede na natin kunin agad o extract ang square root. So makakakuha tayo ng x minus 9 equals positive and negative 6 because ang square root ng 36 is positive negative 6. Again, two set of solution. The other one is positive 6. Ang isa naman ay negative 6. Kapag ginamit natin ang 6, we will have x equals 6 plus 9, which is 15. Sa kabila naman, we will have x equals negative 6 plus 9, which is positive 3. Pag chinek natin yung dalawang answer natin, checking for x if it is equal to 15, and for x if it is equal to 3. So again, parehong tama yung answer natin. Last two. Number 9. Number 9 is 2b squared plus 10 is equal to 210. So, wala siya sa form na x squared equals k. First, kailangan yung 10 matransfer sa other side ng equation. So, pwede tayong pumunta, bumalik yun sa mga previous example natin na addition ng kanyang inverse. Pero since na may idea na kayo, dinirect ko na lang na 210 minus 10. Kasi yung positive 10, pag nasa other side of the equation na magiging minus 10. 210 minus 10 is equal to 200. So since na meron pang numerical coefficient ang b natin, so gagawin natin, divide both side by 2. Kaya ang matitira is b squared is equal to 100. Ang square root ng b squared is b. Ang square root ng 100 is positive and negative 10. Checking natin if b is equal to 10 and b is equal to negative 10. So again, since 100 is greater than 0, so we have two solutions which are b equals positive 10 and b equals negative 10. Last example, 8a squared minus 15 is equal to 85. Ang dami-dami na nating example, class, sa palagay ko. Alam nyo na dapat nasa form tayo na x squared equals k. So, what will you do with 15? Pwede na tayong mag-add dito ng kanyang inverse. Pag nag-add tayo sa right side, mag-add sa left side. Pero para shortcut na lang, so Ang negative 15, pag pumunta sa other side ng equation, magiging positive 15. So we will have now 8a squared is equal to 200. Divide both sides by 8. We will now get a squared is equal to 25. Extract natin ang square root ng a squared and 25. Square root ng a squared is a, square root ng 25 is positive and negative 5. Since again, 25 is greater than 0, we have two solutions, which are positive 5 and negative 5. And this is our checking. Kung A is 5 and A is negative 5. We're done. I hope na nakatulong ang 10 examples presented in this video para mas maintindihan ang topic natin about extracting square roots. Math is challenging but you must keep going. Hoping na nakatulong sa inyo ang mga examples na binigay ko rito. All you need to do, class, is pag-aralan nyo, tingnan nyo maigi, ulit-ulitin nyo, nang sa ganun mas maintindihan. Goodbye, class, and have a good day. Bye.